Hello and welcome to Crusader Kings. I am Lord Forwind, here with a quick guide on how to play a secret religious society. So this is an expansion feature from Monks and Mystic, and most people don't know how it's played, so I figured I'd give you guys a quick rundown. So in this case, I'm playing as the guy who starts off the game as ruler of Zabulistan, who normally has the Zunist faith. However, playing as the Zunists, you tend to get conquered by Muslims, or you can join the Muslims. So the way a secret faith works is you pretend to switch religions. Now, there are a couple ways to do this. One, you can click on your shield of your country, and you can do secretly convert to whatever the religion of that province is. Also, it works if there's any holy sites in that area as well, which is very interesting because it means you can revive faiths like Zunist later on if you say you own the province. Little side note. However, if you say join the Muslims, they're still going to hate you because you're Zunist, not Sunni. However, you can, there's an option under decisions, I don't have it here because I've already taken it, that says falsely confessed faith. And essentially you will pretend to be Muslim. You'll notice I have all the basic decadence events and stuff for my religion, dynasty, everything. And on the screen it will appear that I am Sunni. However, once you do that, there is now an option that appears here. It's gone for me. That says form secret cult or religious cult. That will create this society or whatever it is for your religion. In this case, since we're doing Zunist, we have formed the Flames of Zun. However, once you join it, you are the only person in it, and trying to add people to a secret society is a pain, not gonna lie. Really, the only way to do it is have an extraordinarily high diplomacy score and just try and convert everybody who likes you or has power. But the best trick to do it is what I did here. So I joined, I immediately inducted my sons for this ruler into it, specifically my heir and his brother, who's the other potential heir. And once I did that, once they actually join, because they have a much higher tendency to join it because they are family, plus they've falsely confessed faith along with you, you can add them to the society. You start off as the leader. However, once you've spent some of your points on stuff like prepare ground, which is a feature you can do, I don't know if I can show it here. Probably not. Essentially, you can create a community that will rise up when you change, and it will automatically convert the province. So what you want to do is once you join it and they've joined, you want to immediately leave the society. I know this sounds strange, but there's a reason. The AI is much better at running secret societies than most human players, because you have to spam join society on pretty much everybody. So by you leaving, this guy right up here, which in this case is my son, he will actually go out and try and make people join. As you'll notice that as soon as I left and rejoined, there's now 4 people in this, and so long as there's one, obviously the society will continue. The trick is to get it to survive the first generation, which is your ruler. Because if he doesn't have anyone else in society, when he dies, you have to go through this whole secretly convert to method. So once you've done that, you can, obviously, we'll go up here, you can induct into the Zunist faith, evoke sympathy from pagan, induct your children into it, which is very useful for continuing the society. Obviously, it only works with children above the age of 8 and who are not adults. Actually, I think it might work on adults. And then you have prepare ground, which is useful. The countries will convert as well. And on the highest one, you can openly adopt faith. However, if you're the ruler of a country, like my guy, I can immediately give up this and swap back to Zunist. Obviously, it would be suicidal to do now. But if you wanted to, and I do admit it's very difficult and it will take you ages, but you or the AI could essentially try and go through and, invoke secret support on these guys. And then, obviously, you have a decision here which to do. I don't know the specific best ones. I suspect it depends largely on their traits. For example, this guy, it might be a bit more of, I don't know. Obviously, I will go to any lengths for preventing this again, is caring about your opinion. So you've got to kind of... if you've got high diplomacy, obviously they'll have a better opinion. But if we go forward, for example, this guy, it's usually easy to get sympathy. So this guy has now gained sympathy for pagan religions. However, to have him join, obviously I need to be a higher rank, secretly induct. But now there's a chance that secretly inducting him, you have to go through several steps. It's really tough. Imagine joining a secret society in reverse, and there's a chance he will join it. If he joins, and hopefully he joins before his children have grown up, because then he has a much higher chance of inducting them into the faith. He will attempt to, over a long time, usually you'll get it running in a family. The whole family will be secret society members if you do it right. They will slowly prepare ground in the area, and you can end up getting a fair amount of people converted to your faith, because you can see who is actually of your society versus otherwise. Now, the downsides of secret society is once you prepare ground in a province, periodically it will ask you to pay money to support it. There's a chance that you will fail, you'll be discovered, which can have its own repercussions. You can also get events, somewhat like the standard ones. For example, this guy, this one, my character, she's part of the secret society. He's starting to have a budding romance with her because she's of the true faith. I don't think the wife is not, so he doesn't care as much about his wife, which of course can have its own issues, illegitimate children, spouse is angry and stuff. But if you do it right, you can survive as one of these guys. And obviously, because I am in the realm of the Caliph, in this case, the Abbasid Empire, I can actually declare war on these guys and try and take land from them. So theoretically, I could pick up the Zunist holy sites. Obviously, they're scattered, but I could expand, become, king of this region, Stan, gather these provinces, and then betray the Caliph and try and reinstate the Zunist religion. Obviously, betraying them and readopting your faith does not actually cause a rebellion, but depending on how much stronger they are and whether or not they're zealous, that might come after you. But obviously, it's much better. You can build up inside an empire, burrow up to become stronger. It's quite doable. It takes time and tech, and you're talking about multiple, maybe 100, 200 years of preparation. But once it's done, I have seen the Abbasid Empire collapse once to the AI for doing the Miphysite religion down here. All of this area converted to Miphysite when they changed religions. It was unbelievably horrifying to watch, as a lot of these lords, Sultan of Egypt, obviously Abyssinia still exists, Yemen, they had all been secretly converted. They revolted, they gained independence, and all of a sudden half the Middle East was Christian. It was quite an interesting sight. Obviously, that takes a lot of work. Better off letting the head of the religion not be you, at least till other people are joining it. Because these guys will recruit on their own. So once you get like 5 to 10 people, they'll kind of keep the society running on their own. It's very hard to purge a secret society. It's almost impossible. It's one reason people don't like the Monks and Mystics expansion. But I think this feature, once you know how to use it, the key is not to try and run it yourself initially. Anyhow, if you guys have any questions, you can ask me. I'm not the most understanding of it all, but I can try and answer your questions. The key point is that you can secretly convert to any religion that you have a province with the religion of. So if I had, I don't know, even a Norse province, secretly I could convert to Norse, which is the easiest way to swap religions. Because once you secretly convert and you're a ruler, then you can personally adopt it. It's pretty impressive how you swap religions. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed this. Hopefully you guys understand how to use secret societies, and hopefully you'll say, oh, they're not such a terrible thing after all. So thank you guys all for watching, and I will see you all in another guide video. Bye for now.